Hello guys, you're welcome to this presentation on this fair. Today we'll be taking you on why you should consider using Mendeley as your choicest referencing software. Alright, there are a couple of softwares available, okay, Mendeley inclusive like EndNote and Zotero. However, the question we are answering today is why should I consider using Mendeley as my choicest referencing software? Okay, today I'll be giving us 5 reasons why you want to consider using Mendeley as your choicest referencing software. Okay, before that, you may want to subscribe to this channel, okay, and turn on the notification button for more videos in this light. All right, so let's go to the first point. The first point is Mendeley is an open source software. All right, Mendeley is free of charge. You go on to mendeley.com, you'll be able to get a free version of Mendeley. All right, so Mendeley is open source, it's free of charge. Unlike other softwares where you need to pay to get the softwares, but Mendeley will not pay to get it. All right, it's offered totally free. Okay, the second point we want to note is that Mendeley has a good integration with MS Word. Mendeley has a good integration with MS Word. I will show us that. Let's go to Microsoft Word and see that. You see here right up here, you see the Mendeley plugin on Microsoft Word, which allows you to cite your references in your work and at the end generate a bibliography. All right, so Mendeley has an integration with Microsoft Word, which is quite good. The third point I want to consider is Mendeley has a simple but effective web importer. Mendeley has a simple but effective web importer. Let's go to Chrome and I'll show you. You see, this is Google Chrome. Google Chrome, you have the Mendeley web importer right up here. See, it's effective and it's simple to use. This importer allows you to be able to cite references from website, cite articles from websites. Sometimes we have articles on websites which we cannot get access to their PDF, but you can cite those articles from those, generate their citations from those websites using the web importer without necessarily getting those articles. All right. The next point, which is the fourth point, Mendeley has an easy to use graphical user interface. Let's go to Mendeley right here. You see, this is Mendeley. You see my articles on in my library. All right, so you see it has a very easy to use user interface which allows you to manipulate your reference on Mendeley. All right, sometimes you could open the references and view their PDF, read their PDF. Sometimes you could cite from here. You could also synchronize with your references on mendeley.com and so on. So there are so many functions on this easy to use graphical user interface which allows easy manipulation of your references on Mendeley. All right, the very next point, which is the feed, Mendeley allows editing of citations manually on Microsoft Word. I want to show you that. All right, so it's possible to go on to Microsoft Word and manipulate your references. Okay, you manipulate them, you edit them when you're using Mendeley to cite your work. I'll show you an example. Let's go up. Let's see. All right, for example, we are here. All right, if I want to edit these references, I simply click here and then I could edit it. I could add something and then Mendeley is going to allow me to save it manually. So this can be edited. I could edit this citation on my work, all right, and save it manually. Mendeley allows for that function. So those are the 5 key points, all right, why you should want to consider using Mendeley as your choices referencing software. We talked of, and it's open source. We talked about the fact that it has integration with MS Word. We also spoke about the fact that it has an effective web importer. We spoke about the fact that it has an easy to use graphical user interface, and then we spoke of the fact that it allows editing of citations manually on Microsoft Word. All right, another bonus point you want to know, it's a bonus point to consider, okay, if you want to consider it. If you want to use Mendeley as your referencing software, Mendeley allows for community sharing of references. All right, maybe 2 or 3 people are working on a particular article or something and want to share references. All right, Mendeley allows for group sharing. All right, you create a group here and then you share the references among yourself, and then it allows people to discuss and better um work together. All right, so it increases collaboration when it comes to working with references. All right, so these are some very key points you want to consider them. All right, if you want to use Mendeley. um for those who are just coming in, you want to choose a referencing software, you can consider these points, okay, and decide to use Mendeley. For those who are finding it frustrating using a particular referencing software, you might want to change and consider using Mendeley. However, for anyone who has already mastered the art of using a particular software and it gets your job done, right, there will be no need struggling to want to change to use Mendeley. All right. In that case, the color of the cat does not really matter. All right, the issue is the cat should be able to deal with the mice in the house. All right, so thanks for listening. Again, you want to subscribe to our channel for more videos in this line next time.